Welcome to slide 13. We're continuing our discussion on muscle attachments. Basically, I want you to remember that muscles have to be attached to the skeleton somehow, and it's the special tissue known as tendons that attach muscle to bone. Now, bones are also connected to each other, bone to bone, and it's a different tissue that attaches bone to bone. Do you remember what that is? If you said ligament, you're correct. So tendon is muscle to bone, ligament is bone to bone. Let's do a quick check. Do you remember when we talk about skeletal muscle, what are striations? I hope that you answered stripes. What's the name of the muscle sheath surrounding the entire muscle? Remember, there's 3 layers to muscle. What's the uppermost one that surrounds the entire muscle? I hope you said epimysium. Epi meaning above all the other ones. And finally, muscles attached to bone via what? We just talked about that, so I hope that you said tendons. On our next slide, we've moved on from skeletal muscle now into smooth muscle. It's composed of spindle-shaped fibers. There's no stripes in it. It kind of looks like small footballs all put together right here. There is an endomysium only, nothing else. No peri, no epi. It's found in all the walls of hollow organs except the heart. So it is all in your intestines. It's in your smooth, it's in the lining of the smooth blood vessels, like arteries and veins, for example. And it has the ability to do strong contractions and peristalsis, which is waves that move the food through the stomach, for example. Here on the cross section, you can see the mucus lining tissues that make mucus, because basically from your mouth to your anus, it's all slime, all mucus. It's a lubricant, helps move food along. And these walls here are made of the smooth muscle that allows contractions to happen to push your food through this tube. Cardiac muscle, being the last of the 3, is found only in the heart. It is very branching, and it does have striations, and it is not within our conscious control. It's involuntary. The last slide I'm going to leave you with so that you can review everything that we talked about for part 1. These will be some great questions to start class with when I see you next. So if you'll work on those and just prompt me, we'll answer these before we go into part 2. Thanks.